Hi guys, my name is Luda and today I'm going to show you how I make these tie-dye beanies. So I just finished this one, I'm letting it dry. And so if you like to see how I make them, just stay tuned. So the first thing we need is some yarn, a hook, some scissors, and some measuring tape or a ruler if you don't have a measuring tape. First things first, I'm going to make a chain of 90 because you want it a little bit big so you can wrap around your head. So first thing first, you're gonna kind of make a little loop, and now you're gonna chain 90 stitches, not too loose, not too tight. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 88 89 90. So I'm gonna link the pattern below, and the pattern says stitch 60 stitches, make it loose. I've made this so many times, so I like mine to be a little bit bigger, like for an adult size, so I would do 90. And basically what I would do is, if your head is a little bit smaller, so start with 60 and then go up by 6, and you'll see why. So now we have our 90 stitches, so now we're gonna we're going to slip stitch into the first one, but we're going to make sure that the chain is not twisted, keeping it straight. So right here it's twisted a little bit. And then we're going to slip stitch into the first chain. We're just going to slip stitch. So, and this is our beginning, and you can tell by this. So now we're going to chain 2. So 1, 2, and now we're gonna double crochet in each chain. So yarn over, going to the first one right here on the top. You should have 90 when you come back. 1, just gonna undo my yarn a little bit, and then keep going in the top. 2, 3, so yarn over into the top loop. 4, 3 loops, pull through 2, pull through 2. It's double crochet. This pattern is pretty easy. 5, 8, and just keep going that till the other side, and I'll meet you guys there. So I just did the whole round. So if you put it around your head, it's pretty big, and that's okay because this is gonna be the part that folds of the hat. So I have 90. And so what we want to do, we want to make sure before we do anything, we want to make sure this is straight and it's not twisted anywhere. And so then we're just going to go up 1, 2, 3 in the top one right here. Kind of get in there, try to get a couple threads, and then just slip stitch. So now this is where the fun part begins, the pattern. So what we're going to do is, so now we're going to, for the new row, we're going to chain 2. So 1, 2, and we're going to front post double crochet and back post double crochet, and we're going to do 3 of each. So first we're going to yarn over, and we're going to do front post double crochet. So just between the yarn, if you can see, there's, you know, these 2 things, and on top there's 2 holes right here. So we kind of want to slide it right in the middle. We want to pull yarn through, and just like a double crochet, pull through. Again, these front 2 holes right there. Pull in, slide, double crochet. 1 more from double crochet. Alright, so now we have 3 front double crochets. Now we're going to back double crochet. So we're going to yarn over, and instead of going through this, we're actually going to go behind it. So we're going to grab onto this, pull in through. We have 3 loops on our yarn. Pull through 2, pull through 2. And this is a back double post. So we're going to yarn over, go back from the back, and do 2 more, and then 1 more, 3. So we're gonna work in 3, and this is pretty much all the pattern all the way around. So do you see how the difference is? So this is the front double post. You'll see more difference as you get up higher, and then there's 3 back there. So now we're gonna do 3 more front posts. I'll show you one more time. 1 front post, 2 and then 3. Now we're gonna do 3 back posts. So yarn over. So the reason we did it by 6 is because of the way the hat is structured. So then if you did it by 3, you would have ended up with the front double crochet at the end. So I did it by 6, so at the end you have back post and then the front post double crochet, which is gonna make it look really awesome. So, and you're pretty much just repeating this all the way around. So do that all the way around and I'll meet you guys after the first round. So now we're at the end of our first round. So we have 3 more back post double crochet, so it's kind of, you see the form a little bit. So we're gonna do yarn over, 1, yarn over, 2, and 1 more post. Yeah, don't miss any. 3. Alright, so we just finished our first row, and we're just gonna connect it to the top. We're gonna slip stitch. There you go. So that's our first round. I don't like how big this hole is. So sometimes what I do is I slip stitch into the row below. So I kind of go into this little loop and then I kind of pull it up. So it's like a little smaller hole. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to keep going with this pattern until we have 9 inches. And that's when we're going to start decreasing. So let's say you have, so if you have 2 different colors, I would do 6-inch rim and then change your color and keep going till 9 and then decrease. So let's chain. On the second row, we're going to chain 2. And we're just going to repeat ourselves. So from back post, 3 from back post, from post to 3 back post, 2. And you can see the pattern starting to develop. So we're just going to repeat that all the way till we have 6 inches. So this is where you're going to use your measuring tape, or if you have a ruler, just measure, 6 inches. 9 inches if you have one color, which I do. So I'm going to go all the way to 9 inches. It's going to look like this. So if you see those 3 front posts, 3 back posts, 3 front posts, 3 back posts, and they're all just going to end like this. And then at the top, I'll show you how I decrease and stuff. So I just finished my 9 inches. So you can use a measuring tape, you can use a ruler if you have one. Sorry, I got hiccups. So now we're going to decrease and it's going to be easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're only going to decrease on the back post. So we're going to leave the 3 front posts the way they are. So, oops, let's do the 3 front posts. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to decrease the back post. And we're going to decrease every other row. So we're going to yarn over, back post. You have 3 chains, 3 loops. We're going to chain through 2. Then we're going to again yarn over. You have 4 loops. We're going to chain through 2. You have 3 loops, and then pull through all 3 of them. And then leave the last one by itself. So you see how we just decreased it to 2. And then again from post, just normally the way you would do it. 1, 2, 3, and then again, let me show you again. So yarn over, just looking at the camera, yarn over. And then you're going to go in the back. You have 3 loops on your hook. Pull through 2 loops. You have 2 loops left. Yarn over again, pull through the next one. You have 4 loops. You're going to go pull in through 2, pull in through all 3 of them. That's it. That's all it is for this round. So, and just do that all the way around. If it's too fast, slow it down. So the next row, we're going to chain 2. We're always chaining 2. And we're just going to leave it the way it is. So again, we're going to do 3 front posts. 1, 2, 3. And because we decreased in the last row, we don't have 3 back posts anymore. We only have 2. And you're just going to leave it like that. So you're just going to go through 1 and 2 back posts. And then keep going 3 front posts. And you do that all the way around. and I'll meet you guys at the end. So we're just going to repeat these. Only 2 back posts in this section. And then the next round we're gonna do only 1 back post. So, and then 3 front posts. And that's pretty much how we decrease all the way to the top. So we finished the second row of decreasing. So now we only have 2 back posts. So now we're going to, on our third row of decreasing, we're going to make it 1 back post. So we're gonna chain 2. And then we're going to do again the 3 front posts, just the way it is. 2, 3, and now we're going to decrease the back post to just 1. So yarn over, have 3 chains, 3 loops, chain through 2, yarn over, next back post, 4, 3, and there you go. And now you just have 1. And then keep doing that all the way around. The next round we're going to chain 2 and we're just going to repeat row 2, so we're kind of just following what we had. And then on row 5 we're going to decrease again. So we decrease on row 1, row 3, row 5 will decrease, row 7 will decrease, and row 9 will decrease. So again, yarn over, 3 loops, 2, yarn over, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, pull yarn through 2 loops, pull yarn through 3. Okay, so now on our 4th row, so we just decrease, and you can see now we only have 1 double crochet, the back post. So we're going to just kind of like row 2, just repeat 2, chain 2, we're going to do 3 front posts, we're going to do 3 front posts, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and just do 1 back post. So just kind of, there you go. And that's all we're going to do for row 4. We're just going to repeat. Row 5, we're going to decrease the front post finally, and then you really notice how hat's going to get smaller, and we can see the tip almost. So we'll be almost done. Oh, I am at row 5, so now we're going to decrease the front post. So we just did back post. On row 1 we decreased back post, on row 3 we decreased back post, we only have 1, so now we're trying to get only 1 front post. So we're going to chain 2, this is row 5, and we're going to do the first front post just like the way we always do, just a double crochet, and now the second 2 we're going to decrease. So yarn over, pull through, you have 3 loops on your hook, pull over through 2, yarn over, go into another front post, you have 3 loops on a hook, pull through 3, and then just do 1 back post. So the only thing we're decreasing is 2 front posts. Then we're going to do 1, just leave it by itself, yarn over, pull through the front post, 3 loops, pull through 2, you have 2 loops on your hooks, yarn over, go to the next one, you have 4 loops, pull through 2, pull through 3, and then just do 1 back post. Let's do one more time. Yarn over, front double crochet, and now decrease. So we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, 4, pull through 2, 3, pull through 3. And we're going to do that all the way to the end of this row, of row 5. Just did the row 5, so you can see how the hat is kind of narrowing in, which is awesome. It's getting smaller. For row 6 is just the same as row 2 and 4. We're just going to repeat what we did in the previous row. So we're going to chain 2, and we're not going to decrease at this row. Remember, every other row. So now we just have 2 front posts. So 1 and 2. And then we just have 1 back post. And then 2 front posts. And you're just going to do that all the way around on round 6. And then round 7 we're going to decrease to only 1 front post. And then we're almost done. That's it. Hang in there. So for row 7 we're going to decrease again. We're going to chain 2. This is our row 7. And we're going to decrease right away. So we're going to pull in 3 loops, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull in 4 loops, pull through 2, pull through 3. So now we only have 1 front post, and just do 1 back post. So after this we're pretty much done. We just have 1 more row and that's it. and just keep going around. So we're gonna finish that. Do the last round. So round 8 you can do exactly the same as round 2, 4, or 6, but what I like to do, I actually like to decrease for the last time, and then I just cut off the yarn and I'm done. So chain 2. So now we have 1 front post, 1 back post, 1 front post, 1 back post. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 front posts together. So we're gonna go through the 2 front posts. So we have 2 yarns. So instead of going back, we're actually gonna do front again. It's super easy. And you have 3 yarns. Yep. So then keep going. You're gonna do chain. So you have 3 loops on your chain. We're gonna pull through 2. We have 2 loops still. We're gonna yarn over, go through the back post in the front way, pull over, have 3 loops, and we're just gonna repeat that to the end. And then we're just gonna cut off the yarn, and this will take me 2 seconds. So keep going. Much. And so we're just gonna pull it. And what I'm gonna do, so I usually grab a smaller hook, or you can even use the same hook. So we kind of have this little hole up top. So now what we're gonna do is we're kind of gonna weave it in this end around it, like that. And then we're just gonna pull it, and it's just gonna tighten on its own. But that's it. So we're just gonna kind of go through these little loops, just kind of hide it. And the pattern will be down below if you'd like to follow that. Along all the way around. And so now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna pull, and that kind of closed the end. So if you look the inside, see there's no holes. So what I do, I just kind of grab my hook, and I just put it inside, flip it over, and then just kind of tie it. So go like that, tie it, and just kind of hide it in there. Get a little swirls just like everywhere. So it's gonna cut off the end. And then there you go, our crocheted ribbed beanie. We are finished. We are good to go to tie-dye it.